Welcome to our deep dive into how process industries contribute to air pollution. Today we'll uncover the various ways these industries impact the air we breathe. From the desolate landscapes scarred by mining operations to the towering chimneys releasing plumes of smoke, the signs of industrial activity are often impossible to ignore. But there's a hidden cost to these processes, one that silently permeates the very air we depend upon. Join me as we venture into the heart of these industries to understand their impact on our atmosphere. Our journey begins with the invisible culprits of air pollution: toxic gases. Deep within industrial complexes, a multitude of processes are at work, transforming raw materials into products we use every day. Yet this transformation comes at a cost. Furnaces roar, engines hum, and chemical reactions bubble, all the while releasing a cocktail of harmful gases into the atmosphere. Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide. These invisible plumes rise from factories and plants, silently dispersing into the air we breathe. Their effects can be devastating, contributing to respiratory illnesses, acid rain, and a decline in overall air quality. Next, we encounter another insidious form of pollution: particulate matter. Picture a bustling construction site, the grinding of cement, the crushing of stone, all generating a fine dust that hangs heavy in the air. These microscopic particles, some invisible to the naked eye, are more than just a nuisance. They penetrate deep into our lungs, embedding themselves in our respiratory systems and leading to a range of health problems. From asthma to heart disease, the impact of particulate matter is a growing concern, demanding our attention and action. Our reliance on fossil fuels is undeniable. Coal, oil, and natural gas power our industries, fuel our vehicles, and heat our homes. However, this dependence comes at a steep price. The burning of these fossil fuels releases a torrent of pollutants into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, the main driver of climate change, is just one among many. This reliance on fossil fuels is a global concern, impacting air quality and contributing to the warming of our planet. The story of industrial air pollution doesn't end with the initial release of harmful substances. Like a chain reaction, these primary pollutants undergo transformations in the atmosphere, creating a new wave of threats. Ozone, a major component of smog, is one such example. Formed from reactions between nitrogen oxides and volatile organic compounds in the presence of sunlight, ozone poses serious risks to human health and the environment. This interconnected web of pollutants highlights the complex and far-reaching consequences of industrial activity. Despite safety measures, accidents happen. Industrial facilities handling vast quantities of hazardous materials are always at risk of accidental releases and leaks. A faulty valve, a ruptured pipeline, a human error. These incidents can have devastating consequences. Toxic gases, flammable liquids, and reactive substances can be released into the air, posing immediate threats to workers and surrounding communities. The Bhopal disaster stands as a stark reminder of the potential for catastrophic consequences when industrial accidents occur. The impact of industrial processes extends beyond the release of pollutants. The sheer scale of these operations generates significant amounts of heat, contributing to what is known as thermal pollution. Cooling towers releasing plumes of steam into the atmosphere are a visible manifestation of this phenomenon. This excess heat can disrupt local climates, affecting wind patterns, rainfall, and overall temperature. While less discussed, thermal pollution adds another layer of complexity to the environmental challenges posed by industrial activity. Our final chapter takes us to the heart of a concerning issue: the release of persistent pollutants. These substances, resistant to breakdown in the environment, linger for years, even decades, accumulating in the air, water, and soil. Heavy metals, such as mercury and lead, along with a class of chemicals known as persistent organic pollutants, or POPs, pose long-term threats to ecosystems and human health. These pollutants can travel vast distances, contaminating remote regions far from their source. Their persistence highlights the enduring legacy of industrial pollution, a challenge that demands our urgent attention. Thank you for joining us in understanding the significant impact of process industries on air pollution. From the release of toxic gases to the persistence of harmful pollutants, the consequences are far-reaching and demand our attention, but awareness is only the first step. We must transition to cleaner energy sources, implement stricter regulations, and adopt sustainable practices across all industries. The air we breathe is a shared resource, essential for life itself. By understanding the challenges and working together, we can create a future where both industry and the environment can thrive. Let us strive for a world where clean air is not a luxury, but a right enjoyed by all.